ain't really feeling this shit. Yeah. I want my baby to have your eyes.
Round and round. Okay, we're about to just start. Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Naji. If you're not new, welcome back in. What's up? I feel like it's been so long since I sat down with you guys, and it hasn't. Definitely hasn't. I don't know. No, I said that. My last sit down video, I feel like, was my long ass girl chat. That was 40 minutes. If you haven't saw that, make sure you go watch that. It'll be up there. For today's video, as you saw by the title, the reason why you clicked on this video is because we're going to be talking about hygiene routines, my hygiene routine specifically. I saw other people's hygiene routines, but because I do have my own and I go about things differently, I don't really watch hygiene routines like that. I know that it's very trendy, and I know that a lot of people do watch them because they have questions or they just want to know new things that they can add to their hygiene routine. But because I have a very strategic one that I follow, I don't really watch them anymore. Of course, there are things that I'll see at the store that I may want to try, but as far as the steps that I have down and the things that I do use, those all resonate towards me a lot. I use them every single day when I shower. So we're going to be talking about that. It's like hygiene and showering routine. But if you want a more in-depth of what I do specifically in the shower with my hair and everything, or specifically how I take care of my body in general, we can definitely talk about that. Just let me know and I'll make a video on that one. So if you want to know what I do to keep my body smelling nice and fresh, make sure that you keep on watching. If you guys haven't heard or you don't know about Tree Hut sugar scrubs, they are one of the main things I'm going to be talking about in this video. Not even just the scrubs, their brand and all. I love their brands. There are also brands, other brands that I like to try out, just black owned brands, because I know that our skin is a lot different and it requires a lot more special maintenance, especially like needing sunscreen and products that won't dry our skin out or leave us flaky. It's really easy for us to get dry, especially in the wintertime. But I do like to try out all different kinds of brand black owned. I love so much, or just items and products that resonate towards darker melanated skin. So before I even get into the steps and tips and tricks and all that of my hygiene routine, I just want to show you guys my collection. I have so many in this drawer that is no longer a drawer for anything other than these kinds of things. And then I also have these soaps on the side here. This one is clearly basically gone, and then I also have another one my sister got me. I do use these sometimes, but you guys, I don't like to use too much scent. You'll learn that about myself when you continue with the video. I don't like too much scent because I feel like perfume is not good for your skin only. Like, you can use that after you've lathered your body with non-scented products, but I feel like you shouldn't only be using that, especially around her. Sensitive rose water and pink sea salt scrub and wash. So it's a scrub and a wash mixed together. This is what I used to use before I even knew about Tree Hut. I used to use OGX products, and I love these. It's not too harsh, not too soft to where you don't feel like you're even getting it in there really good. I like it a lot. It's just that I lean towards more of the Tree Hut scrubs just because I don't want to over exfoliate, which is a thing. I don't want to over exfoliate to the point where my skin starts feeling very, very like raw. I don't want to do that to myself, and this already is a scrub and wash combined, so I try to veer away from too many scrubs. I also do have Dr. Bronner's OG Castile soap. Castile. Yeah. Got it. I have the peppermint one. This is just the regular one that mostly everyone uses. They have so many different soaps. I know a lot of people, I want to really get the, what is it? Tea tree oil, I think, the orange one. It's orange, and a lot of people use it too. You can use it for your face is what I really want to use it for, and then also my back knee and my chest acne. I want to use it for that too, because you know, tea tree oil and what is it, turmeric as well, those help prevent and get rid of acne scars, hyperpigmentation, and just dark marks. It lightens your skin a lot, so I definitely want to try that for my face and my body. But I just have the regular peppermint one because this is the same bottle that I used when I wanted to try it out, and the reason why it's basically full, even though this is the same bottle that I used for trying it out, is because this is not a joke. You can use this for 18 different things, and that's just what they said. Wash your clothes, clean the floor, clean the walls, clean your body, clean your dog. A lot of different things you can use this soap for. It is amazing. I love it so much. It has really, really good ingredients in it. And it's very, very strong, so I try not to use it too much because it's just certain days where I feel like I want extra cleanse. Like if I'm just came from someone else's house and I didn't have the kind of products that I wanted to use, or if I was on vacation and they had the hotel soap, stuff like that, I would use this just to get an extra cleanse. But they also do have the travel sizes that you can use. But this soap is very, very strong. It's very, very good for you. It'll use squeaky clean. They have different kinds, like I said, baby kind, lavender. They have the tea tree one that I said. They have this one. They have a lot, you guys. So if you want to try it out, definitely try it out. Just know that you won't be feeling like a peppermint if you get peppermint. I think with all of them too, it has this cooling effect. So it's like you being a mint in my mouth and I just drank some ice cold water. That's exactly how you'll feel. What just happened? What just happened? Cut the cameras. Hold on. If y'all knew what I just had to deal with, what I just went through. Wow. Let's just move on. So the last products that I use that I feel like majority of the world uses is Dove, of course. Dove is just that soap that you just have to have. Like, it never fails you. I feel like even people with the most sensitive skin use Dove. It's that bitch. So I do have 3 different kinds of Doves. I have the relaxing one, which is basically what I use if it's nighttime and I'm taking a shower. If it's in the morning, I obviously don't want to use the lavender one because I'm going to be tired all throughout the day. Not that it has that strong of an impact, but lavender has an impact. If it has any kind of lavender essential oil in it, best believe you may be just a little bit of tired, baby. A little bit of tired, a little bit tired. A little bit, just a little bit. But lavender I'll use when I'm about to go to sleep, or if like I'm in a bath or something and I really want to just like wind down, I'll use lavender. This is the revitalizing one with blue fig and orange blossom. So I use this one sometimes only for my legs and my arms. I don't use this on my body because, like I said, I don't want to use too much scent. And then I'll also use this after I use Original. So that's just the Original Deep Moisture one. And then I also have my Organics Wet Skin Lotion. This is what you'll use when you, right before you get out the shower, and you just dab it off, you don't rub. Now that I've showed you guys my soaps, I'm going to tell you guys what I do when I am in the shower. So the first thing that I do when I get in the shower, obviously you don't want to be freezing cold. So I personally like hot water, like hot, not too hot where it's like I'm cooking, but hot. Like I want to feel like all the germs are just being drowned right off of me. I know that a lot of females do, and then dudes be like, I don't understand. It's not for you to understand, but yeah. I just lather myself with the water first. It's just like if you're washing your hands, you're gonna wet your hands first before you put the soap. So I just lather myself in water. If I'm washing my hair, well, no, it doesn't matter. I get in the shower and then I wet my body and I wet my hair too. I don't like having poofy hair and then a wet body. I don't know. I just wet everything. And then I wet my hair. If I am shampooing and conditioning my hair that day, if I want to wash it, I'm going to shampoo first, let it sit in there, and then wrap my hair up, and I'm going to start with my body. So first, before I do anything when I'm in the shower, I exfoliate my legs and my arms. I first exfoliate my legs though, just so it can sit there, and then I start exfoliating my arms. This is where we get into the good stuff. My favorite scrubs ever. I've definitely tried other scrubs, but there's no scrubs like this that I just feel like have so many different scents, so many different purposes, and it's the perfect formula of not too hard, not too soft. It's just, I love them so much. My sister used to use them when I was younger, but now that TikTok's a huge thing and people have been using them on there a lot more, and it's, you know, a lot more known, they're definitely a lot more of a thing. I'm going to show you guys the couple of scrubs that I do have. Whenever I go into Ulta or Target, I'm definitely looking for some new scrubs. Of course, you can get them off of Amazon, but for some reason, I just prefer shopping in store for them. I don't like to wait for them. I don't know. And then if I do see, because I know for, this smells so good. I know for a fact that they have every single one on their website and on Ulta and I think you can, no, definitely on Amazon. And I think you can find it on Target. Because I know that they have every single one, it's going to cause me to spend all my money. So I like to go in store because it makes it feel like I was meant to buy it. Like this was supposed to happen. Hold on. Okay. So I have, clearly this one's gone. I just wanted to show you guys the before and after because I literally, and I'm not done with this one. That's why I still have it. Not just for the video because I'm not done with this. I have a lot of them. I do want to try a lot of different kinds. So these are the 4 that I do have right now. Of course, I've ran out of some and then replaced them, ran out and then replaced them. This is the Cocoa Colada Shea Sugar Scrub. I have a list and that just definitely exposed it. It smells so good. Oh my God. This one is my favorite ever out of every single one. My favorite is the Moroccan Rose one. This is the first one that I've ever tried. When my sister had them, I wasn't really into skincare and just hygiene like that when I was younger because we're 8 years apart. So by the time she was into this, I was still like getting bubblegum body wash. It was not really a thing for me to be using sugar scrubs. So when I first invested in them and I tried them myself, the first one that I grabbed was Moroccan Rose, and the reason being is because my favorite overall scent is rose. I know some people do not like the smell of rose. I was over there looking at my rose candle because I just love the smell. Some people don't like rose, some people love it. I feel like you either love it or you hate it. It's not really like, oh, it smells good. No, baby, it smells bomb. It's so soft and sweet, but it's also very like, it can be very seductive. It's very like sexy, but very soft, not too overwhelming. I love the scent so much. Just the perfect amount of fragrance for it to not be too overwhelming. Like I just love rose scent overall with everything. Lord Jesus. I have this one. I've ran through I think 2 other whole things of this. Like this is my favorite one, Moroccan Rose. I also got the Bohemian Escape one. This is turmeric and I got this one for my dark spots. Even though it is fragrance, I just got it because I felt like it would definitely help it exfoliate and tones the skin. So I tried to use this on my back mostly and on my chest area. I'm very biased with these because I love them so much, but I feel like it's doing its job. This one smells really good too, but it's not extremely overwhelming. It's very soft because turmeric is not a very strong scent anyways. And if anything, it smells very like earthy. And then my newest one that I got is the Exotic Bloom. I've definitely wanted to try this one. Whenever I see people with the blue sugar scrub, that's what I used to call it, I was just like, I know that smells good. I just know it does. And it does. It smells so good. I feel like this is the one that has the strongest scent. As soon as you open it, you smell it. So when I get in the shower, I exfoliate my legs like I said before first and let that sit so it just gets soft because of course it's gonna run off your body with the water whenever it touches it. So I just let it sit there for a minute while I'm exfoliating my arms because obviously your arms are definitely gonna get wet way before your legs. And then I have the shampoo in my hair. I let the scrub just run off my body with the water. And then by that time, I am going to grab my Dove soap. I grab my Deep Moisture Regular Original Soap by Dove. And I'll just wash my entire body with that. And then by that time, I will allow my hair to come down with the shampoo rinsing off. The water will rinse off my soap. So that just works out perfectly. And then my hair is squeaky clean. And then that's when I will start deep conditioning with my conditioner. Just let it sit in my hair, tie it up. And then not until the end, like right before I'm about to get out the shower is when I'll rinse my hair out. Just because I want the moisture to lock into my hair for as long as possible. After I put the conditioner in my hair and tie it up, by that time I have no soap on my body. So I exfoliate once again after I've rinsed off the Dove. So I exfoliate once again on my legs and on my arms, and I'll let that sit as well. By that time, since I'm letting that sit, I do my skincare in the shower. And a lot of people say not to because too hot of water can mess up kind of the formula or like the way that it's bound to work. It won't be put to its best work by being used in the shower. And they say to just use your skincare when you get out the shower, but I don't listen. I started my skincare. I use African black soap, raw African black soap that you get from the beauty supply. So I use African black soap on my face. And then once I rinse that off, I also use it on my chest as well and on my back, just because African black soap targets and prevents dark spots as well. So if I have dark spots on my body, then why not just use that there as well? So I use the African black soap on my face and on my body. Once I'm ready to rinse that off, while I'm just letting it sit, I'll rinse it off, and then I'll let the water also rinse off my exfoliant on my legs, and that's when I'll start and go back in with Dove again. This time I'm going in with the revitalizing or lavender, the scented, basically scented soap that I want to use, which can also be my organics scented soap. Any kind of scented soap, that's when I start to use it, because I'm about to get out the shower, so I want it to be, you know, sitting on my skin for as long as possible. That's what I'm using the scented soap for initially. So I go with that, and like I told you guys in the beginning, I only use those on my legs and on my arms as well. I don't like to use them anywhere near that area because I don't want it to stink. I don't like putting products near her because I don't want to chance her to stink. So then once I rinse off my scented soap, then I'll go back in with my other regular Dove soap. I wash 3 times while I'm in the shower. I've always been raised and taught to wash 3 times when you're in the shower. Everyone has a different strategy. Like, obviously I use all these scrubs. I did not need to wash again, but that's just something that I was raised off of. So after I use the scented soap on my legs, then I'll go back in again with my whole like torso area and my legs and my arms, and I just wash my whole body down. Make sure you get behind your ears, kids. And then I will let that sit on my body, take my hair out, and that's when I'll rinse everything off. Rinse my hair, rinse my body, comb my hair out while I'm in the shower. Then if I want to, if I decide, I'll go in with my wet skin lotion like I showed you guys from Organics as well, and I'll just lather that on my skin. You only put a thin layer, lather it on your skin, you don't rinse it off, and you just pat it dry once you get out the shower. Moving on from out of the shower, I get out the shower, and the first thing that I do is skincare because my skin gets so dry when I get out the shower, and I think it might be my temperature of my water. So let me know if that's what it is, you guys, because I think that you're supposed to rinse your face with cold water and rinse your hair with cold water right before you get out the shower, just so it can lock that in, because obviously hot water, warm water is going to open your pores up. So I'm pretty sure that's why my skin gets so dry, because I don't have dry skin at all. I have oily to combination skin, but my skin whenever I get out the shower is extremely dry. So the first thing that I do when I get out the shower is skincare. And then I go in with my Jergens lotion. This is my Jergens Natural Glow Daily Moisturizer. It's a lotion, it's firming, and it also has medium to tan skin tone glow in it. It encourages a very, very strong glow, and I love that a lot. And then I also don't like to use too strong of scented lotions because I don't want to smell too strong, like too overpowering. And this is the perfect scent. I love it so much, so I use this on my legs and my arms and on my torso because it's just lotion. It doesn't really have that strong of a scent, so I just use this everywhere, top to bottom. Make sure you get your feet too. Make sure you get your feet too. I have another body butter by Tree Hut. I don't know where it's at. It's my favorite, actually. I don't know where it's at. I'll go in with also my body butters by Tree Hut. This is the one that I just purchased along with the Exotic Bloom Sugar Scrub. I got the Exotic Bloom whipped body butter, and I love it so much. It smells so good. It smells just like it. Oh my god, it smells so good. But I try not to use this down there at all, so I just use this on my upper half, and then it's just like a strategic way because I don't want to get it too much on my acne prone areas, which are my back and my chest. So I'll most likely just like put it around here on my torso just to smell a little good, and then probably like put it behind my ear just so I have a little bit of a scent. If I'm not using that one, then I'll use, oh no, actually I'll use this one, and then I'll use this one too on my legs. So this is a hair minimizing body butter. So you use this wherever you grow your hair, but not down there. So if you shave, it'll minimize the hair growth. If you get waxed, it'll minimize the hair growth. So I use this sometimes. I haven't used it lately, but I did used to use it before I got this one. Oh, forgot to tell you guys that along with my skincare, I also take very good care of my lips. Just to prevent like peeling, cracking, or dryness on my lips, I'll use a lip mask. I got this coconut lip mask from Bath & Body Works. I love it a lot. It smells really, really good, and it helps definitely prevent just dead skin and dead skin cells on my lips. Before I go to sleep, I'll use that, or I'll use the vanilla sugar scrub that I also got from there. It smells so good, and then I'll use that. But when you use this, you have to rinse it off with water. So I'll use this first, rinse it off with water, and then I'll probably use my lip mask. If I'm not using my lip mask, then I will use my night balm. My favorite, it literally says my favorite night balm. This is an 8-hour overnight night balm. So you'll use this right before you go to sleep because we typically sleep for 8 hours. You'll put this on when you wake up in the morning. Your lips feel so soft. It's not even like, I wish I didn't have this on right now so I can show you guys. It's not even a balm. Like, it's so glossy, but it's also like super soft. Like, you can't even probably see that, but it's so soft and thick and moisturizing. Like, I've never had anything so moisturizing on my lips ever. Like, I'll use Carmex sometimes if I can't find these, or if I'm just rushing, because I always have Carmex in my bag, then I'll just plop that on, because Carmex is the OG. Honestly, let's just give it a break. Carmex is always gonna be that bitch. I'm sorry, somebody has to say it. So after I put on my body butters, I do put on body oils. I'm a big fan. I love to just smell super good, feel super good, especially when you're waxed or shaved and you have oils on. You just feel your body just so soft in your sheets, and they freshly washed, and your skin is clean. Like, it's just the best feeling ever. That's when I feel most beautiful, is when I'm fresh out the shower. Going back to when I said how my favorite scent was rose, this is my rose body oil. I love so much. I actually saw this at my local grocery store. I don't know where you can get it. I'm pretty sure Walmart has it too. I haven't saw it at Target though. But this is my rose body oil. I've had this for a very long time, and it goes a really long way. It smells so good. I love it. And then I also have this coconut cream body oil that I got from this black owned business. I'll pop their name up on the screen. I don't remember, but I mentioned them in my black owned business haul. If you guys haven't saw that, make sure that you go tune in and watch that as well. It'll be right up here. But I definitely got this from them, and I also got some body butters from them, some body scrubs from them that I love. That's also one of the brands that I was talking about is black owned and I've used, but there's also another one I have in the bathroom that we use, like, leaving there for guests. Let me put it on. And I'm happy that I'm recording this video because I just got out the shower. Child! Stop. I wish y'all could smell me right now. But I use this when I get out the shower. I don't use it on dry, unwashed skin, because I don't like mixing the dirt and germs that are left on my skin on my skin. So right when I get out the shower, then I'll use this balm. What more can you ask for? So after I put on all my products that glide on, that's when I'll put on my deodorant, because I don't want to put the deodorant on, glide all these products, and then my deodorant smearing, because when it dries down, you're gonna see it. And I also don't want deodorant all over my body anyways. So I do all my oils and butters and lotions before I put my deodorant on. I typically use a spray-on deodorant, the Dove spray-on. This one, the cucumber one. I use this one just because I like that it stays and it doesn't leave any residue. When I use the regular one, obviously it leaves a white cast. And then when I use the gel one, it also leaves a white cast. And then lately I've noticed I actually want to try a different deodorant, the native one. I saw so many people use that one, and then it's also, I think, an all natural or organic deodorant. And my underarms, I'm starting to learn, are very sensitive, because when I use the gel deodorant, I itch, and I don't like that at all. One of the most irritating and aggravating things are when your underarms itch, because you're literally scratching them. It's just like when you grow your hair back down there, you just scratch, and it's embarrassing. So let me know, you guys. I want to try it so bad, even though I've heard a lot about it, so I'm just about to get it at this point. And then I go in with my other products for my more intimate areas, which is my panty spray, my jasmine panty spray. I'll sometimes use this when I get out the shower. Sometimes it just varies. I'll decide if I see it, I want to use it that day. If I feel like I want to use it that day, I'm going to use it that day. But I definitely use this when I'm on my period, especially I use this. So that's why it's pretty full. This is from the Honey Pot Company. I've mentioned them a lot of different times in various different videos, but I did mention them the first time in my black owned business haul, if you guys want to see that, because this is also a black owned brand. This jasmine panty spray is meant for your more sensitive areas, so you can use it on your feet, spray it in your underwear if you want. You can spray it on your underarms. It's more like the areas that get sweaty or that just very sensitive. I'll use this in my underwear whenever I'm on my period especially, but it just helps a lot with keeping the scent fresh and airing things out, keeping it cool, keeping it nice and fresh. So I definitely use this after I use my deodorant, just because I feel like it definitely helps, especially on your period. That is the last and final step though, you guys. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure that you comment those down below. Other than that, I would definitely recommend every single product that I talked about in this video. I definitely enjoyed this. I've been wanting to share my routine with you guys for the longest time, just because I've had requests. I've saw videos before I found my actual routine that I love. And then I've also just realized that a lot of people do have questions and concerns about their routine. Is it okay? Should I be using these products? What do you recommend? What would you use if it were you? Like, I just wanted to help you guys with that. I just wanted to grow my collection though more and just figure out what I liked the most. If I go somewhere, I have to bring at least one of these individual items because I can't just be going somewhere and just using, I can't rely on that. No, my skin has become very, very used to my products now, which I love because I found a routine, and I love routines when it comes to my body and my health. If you guys have any questions or if you have any recommendations, make sure that you let me know that in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you stayed this long, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love you. Please be safe. If you would like to see more videos like this in the future, or any like this that are similar, or any videos, any kind of videos, let me know in the comments down below. I would love that and very much appreciate that. Make sure that you subscribe for more. Like I always say, if I have consistent subscribers, I'll be consistent with videos. I love you guys so much. Deuces.